Hi everyone, my name is Shukra. I'm just a simple bonsai hobbyist. In this video I will introduce you to my red Japanese maple. The species name is Atropurpureum, I think. I'll put it in the description. I didn't combine this one with the rest of my maples which I put in the big pot because I think this one is in one stage further than the rest. It already has a better trunk, a branch structure which is more clear. And today I want to repot it because I have the same issues with this as my low cut. Not good quality soil, not very good draining pot. This one time I cleaned the pot, of course, or at least I tried. What I want to do is take a look at the roots, set a basic design structure for this one as a bonsai and let it grow for another season. Let's just take a look. This is how it's looking like. At this moment, I think we have quite a nice nebari in here. It's coming that way a bit out and then it goes a bit back. From there, if I look at those two branches, I already marked it in autumn time somewhere. But I want to keep this one and this right branch, so in the back. And why is that? If I look at the structure in here, it is a bit going there and then from there, so it's a bit the same. But this one has just a bit more movement. I think it's just better to keep that. Another way should be, of course, to keep both of them, but I think in this case that's not needed because we have quite some nice movements in here. So I'll do that, but before we do that, we for sure need to take a look at the roots, of course. It has rooted quite well, so to see. Indeed. Quite positive, I have to say. This is a bit the reason why I don't want to use those clay balls anymore, because you really see the roots go around it or they just don't grow in it. I still use it sometimes just as fill up material, but that's about it, not more. I have to say, quite a root structure. Feels quite heavy. It's also because of the soil, of course. I see already quite a few nice roots. With this muddy soil, the hook works better than the other one. It's really more effective in one way or another because I think it has just a little less resistance in the soil. So let's take a look on the downside. This is the area where mostly the most work is needed. So let's make sure that that is clean. See already a weird root in here. That one probably we need to remove. So let's take a look on the root system itself. I think here below we already saw a very weird one. Here this one is coming out of the middle somewhere and going to somewhere else. There's another one in here that I can't track where it's going. This one is quite weird. I think I wash this out. So now we have a better feel. I think you can quite see a nice radial structure in here. So the basic structure is quite okay. But there are a few which are going in weird directions. So we need to work on that. I don't wash the roots always. Mostly I don't. But this is one I really want to bring to another level now. This one is one of my favorites of the Japanese maple. So that's why I want to pay a bit more attention to it. And in the same time I have to be careful of course. Because these kind of operations you can't do always everywhere. I know this tree, I have it already for more than a year and it's quite healthy, that I know, grows good, grows quite positive, so I can handle it. This is another one, a weird one. This one is growing upwards. Let's take that one out. Then we have another one in here which is growing in the complete wrong direction, and we have two over here in these. You see we have this nice one over here, so I think it's just better to keep that one. Completely growing in the wrong direction. So now looking from here, I think the root structure already opened a bit, so the downwards growing ones I can take out. Those we don't need. I think I also can reduce a bit from the length. Let's see what we got. I just take this one out because the shape is not nice and I have already roots going in that direction, so it would be nice if it forms a bit more roots on this side. I think it's quite radial now. We have a nice structure. Looking from here, maybe a few are a bit too high. That's possible, but I don't think that's a problem for now. Looks quite nice. I think we can plant it up like this. So that's it for the roots. Quite a big pot, but I think this tree still needs to grow a lot. So I really want to give it the space to grow. So let's just use it. Just a bit more to the back. If you look from here, I think that part is a bit more nice like this, but it's pushing back. Not quite sure which wood it is, but I don't want to push the roots anymore. So let's just put some soil and hope it will be fine. Otherwise I just need to use a few rocks to stabilize it. That's already better. Let's just make sure that all the roots are covered. Like that a bit. I need to support that like this. This is how I would like to see it. Yeah, this pushes the roots a bit down, so that helps. I think it's fine like this. Stable enough. So it's in the pot. At least I am happy with it so far. Just to start, the angle is like this, going a bit to the left. I think these branches I don't need, so I'll just remove those. And this one the same. So I think I just keep by the original plan. So the left side I'll remove, the right side we will keep, and from there I think we keep again the right branch. Because the branching in here is also not that nice, but it will make a good cutting, of course. So let's make the big cut first. I just take it just below the butt, so I can make a cutting of that. So that's number one. And looking from here, I think we have now that movement, although I would like it to go a bit more like this. Okay, for now we can work on that angle later on also. Let me remove this. So looking from here, I think we have a little branch in here. I'll just keep the mini one. The other one I'll remove. That's just temporarily, just to thicken up the trunk. So let it grow out and cut out later on. The sacrifice branch, as I call it. I think this is quite good. That movement also quite nice. And then it's just like choosing to that direction or to that direction. So then we need to look from this side. Is this more nice? So right up to you or left up to you. Or we can keep them both maybe, why not? So let's first remove the small branches. The small branches I don't need anyway, at least not at this stage. Just a little room to die back. I think if they are, we can keep them like this. I don't need to remove that one for now, why not? Just let them keep like this. But I have to say it may be better to choose one of these two branches. Let's see which one has the nicest movement. So if we make this the front, I'll just take this one. So let's see. This is the final result. Now it can go for another season. I'm curious. But that's it for this video. We have cleaned the roots out. I think we have set a quite good basic root structure. It was quite radial. This one had less roots than my other red one. Although this one is a bit older than that one. That was interesting. Maybe the pot is bigger, maybe that's why, but I'm not quite sure. I want to give this one really some space and grow. So that's why I just keep this in this big pot. We have pruned it. We have pruned quite a bit off. I think that was needed also, because I don't want a trim trunk. I just want a single trunk. And we changed the plan. The main plan was just to keep that branch, but now we keep them both. Yeah, I think it's more on the safe side like this. If I change my mind later on, or if you have any nice suggestions, please let me know. Then we can also work on this and try to make some changes. I'll water and fertilize it and place it back on its place. And I would like to thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.